Hello, welcome, hi everyone, to this really kind of a special video. Today, listen, I am doing something special here on my channel because I am showing my face for the first time, and so it's kind of weird for me because usually I'm behind a camera, but today is kind of a special video. I'm gonna talk about a lot of topics that I wanted to touch on and a lot of things that I wanted to clarify for this channel, and I thought that it was really important for me to be vulnerable with you guys because you deserve it and because why not, Uh, of course, my face is not a secret. I have Instagram, I have another channel, I have Twitch, so I'm not like a faceless creator and it's not like a big reveal or whatever. But since I've never done this on this channel, I thought, you know what? It's kind of a thing that I wanted to do before we close out the year and talk about some stuff. So we're gonna go over what I wanted to talk about in this video. I tried to organize it a little bit so I'm not rambling for like 40 minutes. So first of all, I wanted to say I am going to separate this video in chapters. So you can click away to whatever chapter you think is more relevant to you if you're more interested in a certain topic that I'm going to cover. If not, that's fine. You can listen to me ramble for 40 minutes. Ha ha ha. I don't know. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but we'll see. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was me, my own personal background. Then I wanted to talk about my channel and my intentions towards this channel. Then I'm gonna get a little bit more into details with my other links for this channel, my posting schedule, then other work that I'm doing, and finally some clarifications for my channel with terms that I use and some beliefs that I have, just so that we're on the same page when I do readings for you guys. Yes, I have notes that I'm reading here, but also I feel like I must talk a little bit more this way because my mic is here, so I'm often gonna look around here during this video, so don't take it personal. I struggle with eye contact a little bit, so even if it's a camera, it's still eye contact, baby. It's still eye contact. So let's get started. And like I said, it's separated in chapters, so click to whatever chapter is more relevant to you. First of all, hi, this is me. I am the person that is doing the videos behind the camera. My name is Mimi, Mim, whatever is more comfortable with for you, and I call myself fairy godmother because I just want to be the person that you come to when you need help. So if you're Cinderella and you're like, I feel so lost, I don't know what to do with my life, I need help, I need someone, I'm here, and I come here and I post a little video and I'm like, there you go, I'm here for you. And I feel that as well with my other channels and everything. I strongly believe that my goal in this life, or at least one of my goals, because I'm not gonna lie, I have many goals, but one of them is to help others. I want to dedicate my life to making this world a little bit better, making people a little bit happier, whatever, however I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I want to be here to help you guys. This is why I chose this fairy godmother thing, because I thought it's really fitting. And also a lot of my channel has kind of like whimsical vibes, and ever since I was young I was always like a fairy tale girl, not gonna lie. So I thought this is so fitting, this is why, yeah, fairy godmother. But kind of weird because like my tarot channel is named Miracle Tarot. So I understand that there may be a little bit of confusion. It's normal. It's because my other channels are named Miracle, on Twitch, YouTube, my Instagram, because it's a wordplay on my name with the word miracle. Because I have a very close bond to that word. I don't know, like it's maybe weird, but it's true. I have a very close bond, and I love calling my viewers miracles because I genuinely do believe that everyone who is alive here right now, like the chances of you specifically being alive in this world at this moment are so slim that you are a miracle just by existing, in this vast infinite universe, maybe even multiple universes. Like, wow, it's a miracle. So I thought, this is so nice, this is so fitting. This is why I am called Miracle Tarot. Even if I say that I am your online fairy godmother, it makes sense. Okay, once you know, it makes sense. Okay, so yeah, this is my channel. I've been doing this for like 3 months, I think, something like that. I've been experimenting personally with internet and everything for like 2-3 years, I don't know, something like that. So I'm not very quite close to being a professional. This is why I kind of still make mistakes. I struggle with eye contact, I struggle with talking. And speaking of talking, this is kind of a relevant piece of information about me. I'm Canadian, specifically I'm from the province of Quebec. Oh my god, who would have thought? Probably everyone, because I know that my English is sometimes a little bit a stumble on words, and it's because it's my second language. My first language is French. I come from Quebec. Quebec is a French province, for those of you who don't know. Ça veut dire qu'on parle tout en français au Québec, y compris moi. Ça fait du sens. So yeah. Sorry for everyone who did not understand that. Whatever. This is not relevant. I'm just saying my second language is English, so I tend to kind of stumble on my words a lot because I talk fast and I'm excited, and it's my second language. So this is why sometimes in the readings I'm kind of like, blah, 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 like, oh, that was too much words. That was hard to pronounce or whatever. It's true. Yeah. So I'm a Canadian girl. Who would have thought? And I'm a young creator. I'm a young intuitive. I've been doing tarot ever since I was really freaking young, like since I was like 12 years old, I think, something like that. So I've been doing this for a long time. I've always had very spiritual practices, so I'm not new to all of this. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best either. I don't know everything. I don't know everything about tarot, about astrology, about divination. I don't know everything. I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl who enjoys it, and I just want to help people. But I'm not gonna be here claiming that I'm the best of the best, obviously. So yeah, other fun facts about me: I have a lot of cats. If you're interested, if you wanted to know, I'm a cat mom. Yes, I do have a lot of energy. I have ADHD, so sometimes for me readings is kind of hard because I have like so many messages coming into my head, but then like my ADHD brain is just like having a party at the same time, so it's like, oh, it's a lot to process. So sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming, and this is why I kind of go silent in the reading. I'm just kind of trying to focus. I'm like, okay, what do I say now? Like, what is going on? Please focus. Which is also a really, oops, sorry, I touched you with my boot. Okay, which is also weird because in my readings I tend to try to go straight to the point, and sometimes it doesn't work because of the ADHD brain. So sometimes I just kind of ramble and I repeat myself, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. This is the reason why. And a lot of you guys said that I have a lot of energy. I'm very bubbly. That's very true. And as you can see right now in my face and my demeanor, the way that I act, I talk, I do the same behind the camera. I try to be more like cool and calm when I'm filming tarot videos here, because I'm like, this is YouTube. It's going to a broader audience. So just kind of try to keep it cool. But I struggle. So yeah, that was pretty much it. That was it all me. My intentions for this channel now, I want to bring you the truth that resonates with you. I believe there's many truths. There's just, there's no absolute, this is the truth. I don't believe in that. But I'm here to give you guidance and messages for your own personal path and help you grow. And, whatever assistance you need, I want to be able to deliver it however I can. And right now it's with messages with tarot cards. So these are my intentions for my channel. So I'm planning on posting every week. I've been posting every week ever since I started. I didn't miss a week. Originally I wanted to do Wednesday at 11:11 a.m. for my time zone. I don't know what time zone you live in, but for me specifically in Quebec, Canada, 11:11 Wednesday. But I'm starting to think like, don't have to be that rigid. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't always post at that time. Sometimes I posted a little later, some hours later. I'm not entirely sure if I want to stick with a specific day and hour, but if I do, it's gonna be Wednesday 11:11. I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't know it just yet, but I'm still gonna post every single week. That's for sure. I'm also planning on doing maybe a little bit more detailed videos and a little bit more longer videos, because me personally, I struggle to sit through an entire reading with like so many details. I'm like, I'm overwhelmed with all the messages. I'm trying to focus. It's hard. I zone out. It's a mess. But for you guys specifically, I'm going to try to give you that kind of content that's a little bit more detailed and a little bit more long. But this brings me to the reason why I wanted to make a Patreon. Even if I'm still a small channel, it may be kind of weird because it's like, girl, you're a small channel. Why are you making a Patreon? Which I understand. But for that exact reason, because on my Patreon I want to be able to make more personal videos, more longer videos, more details, and be able to be like, hey, I can ramble and talk about anything and everything. Maybe the YouTube algorithm is not gonna like it, but whoever is interested in my, me giving more information, sharing more details, sharing more of my personality, can go to my Patreon and find exclusive readings. Now, for how I want to make this work, it's not entirely there yet. I have been working on my Patreon for a little while, and the type of content that I want to include is behind the scenes bonus content that is not just with this channel. I am also working on a podcast, and I used to have an old podcast, but I'm going to delete it and start fresh. So I want to put my episodes on Patreon and blah, blah, blah. Not talking too much about it. I'm going to post a full schedule of everything that will be published on Patreon and everything that is already published on Patreon, which includes like intuitive teachings, me just sitting down like this with the camera, me writing down articles. There's a bunch of stuff. And this is the reason why I wanted to make a Patreon. I thought it was very relevant, but once again, it is not necessary and it's not a way for me to make quick money. Like, I want to be honest with you guys. I'm very authentic. I'm very honest. I have a lot of integrity. I'm not here to freaking, like become a millionaire or whatever. I'm not here to be like, yeah, your ex is coming back. Give me money. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to genuinely help you guys. And I'm here also to enjoy the process of creating. Because, being a creator in this day and age, I could do like a 3-hour long video, but it demands a lot. So this is just a way for me to pump out content that I enjoy doing. Not that I don't enjoy doing my YouTube videos, but they have to be a specific form of content. And, sometimes I find it a little bit limiting. So this is why I want to have a Patreon, but it also does support me. This is also why I opened a Ko-Fi, which is just a little place where you can give tips. You can give as little as $5. All donations are appreciated, but once again, they are not necessary. They're just a mean for me to be supported. And, especially with equipment, I know I have to buy more decks because I'm like, I'm a very much minimalistic person. So on my own, I was like, I don't need more decks. But once I started YouTube, I was like, maybe I need more decks. Maybe I need more decks. I can't stop playing with my bangs. Sorry. I have to. The hair, I'm a Leo sun, and I have a lot of other Leo placements. So the hair is important for Leos, okay? The hair is important. So, keep going. Okay, so Ko-Fi, why I opened a Ko-Fi? It's kind of weird because, like, once again, you're a small creator. Why are you doing that? Because I'm taking it seriously. And because I do appreciate all of the support that I can get. Whether it's likes, comments, subscribing, just sending, like, energetic love. Or if it's, like, a little $2 for my little drinkity drink, that's fine. I appreciate it. All of my revenue is gonna go through more ways to support this channel and to grow this channel. So because I do want to make this a full-time thing, a full-time job, I guess I could say, but whatever. I have a lot of other plans. A lot. But this just got it a full-time job. And I want to be able to reach as many people as possible to give them the guidance that they also need. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, getting into the other stuff. I've talked about, for example, my other channel. I've talked about having a podcast that's just gonna come out. I want to tell you more about it. But just to do a resume quickly, yes, I plan on keep on posting every week on this channel. Not during the summer though. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. During the summer, my activity is gonna drop just cause I'm a very outdoor person, so summer is like ideal for me because I'm always outside, I'm always doing stuff, so I'm gonna be quite busy, and I want to just take a moment to live my life and go outside. And all of my friends' birthdays is in summer. I am friends with freaking all Cancers and Leos. My birthday is in summer, my brother's birthday, every everyone, okay? Summer is the season for me. So I'm gonna be less active, but the rest of the time it's gonna be once a week for sure. You can expect that from me. And my Patreon schedule is gonna come out very soon. I have other ways to support if you're interested, but it's not necessary. As per usual, all of my links are down below. All of them. I have a link tree thing, so you can always check out everything there. But now we're gonna talk about the other links. So my other links. What I mean by other links is mostly I have another YouTube channel which has not been very active. For a long time, it was just my experimental YouTube channel that I said because I was like, I'm just playing around. I'm just seeing how YouTube works. What is the click-through rate? What are the analytics? How to post? How to make a thumbnail? This was my experimental YouTube channel. But I'm planning on doing more stuff, and I'm planning on posting every 2 weeks minimum. If I'm really motivated, once a week. If not, it's gonna be every 2 weeks. We're gonna see how that works. Because I don't know just yet, but I'm planning on being very active on this channel. So if you enjoy my overall vibe and you're more interested in other works that I do, my other channel is entirely focused on things like self-development, self-help. I'm still very authentic on my own channel, so I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about, to be honest. I don't always have like a specific topic in mind. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this topic. I'm gonna go through this niche. I guess I could say like I'm really interested in doing lifestyle stuff and self-help stuff, self-development stuff, spiritual things. But, I'm myself. And I'm talking about what I'm interested in, what I'm going through. These videos are more personal. So if you're interested in me as a person, definitely check out my other YouTube channel. It's gonna be very active in 2024. That's a promise. We're working on a schedule for this one as well. So yeah, right now I still have a couple of videos on my other channel that you can check out, but they're just experimental videos, so they may not be interesting for now, but in the future, trust me that I have a lot of content that I'm gonna post in 2024 that will be very interesting. Okay, if of course you're interested in the topics that I've talked about. Okay, so the next one is Instagram. I always say I have an Instagram, but not really, because I'm not very active on Instagram. The primary reason is just because I don't like like the way that social media is as of right now. It's like all of this like constant blob of information that is really hard to filter through, and I feel like for my own mental health and for my own energy, it's not good. So this is why I don't really go on Instagram that much, and overall I'm kind of busy and I'm trying to stay connected to my own life as much as possible and not an online world. Even if I consider like doing this as a career, it's an online career, so it's kind of ironic, but I'm like, no, I need it. I need this distance between me and social media in general, so it makes a lot of sense. But I still am on Instagram. I don't know if I'm gonna post more. That I can't promise you. I have no idea. Honestly, it's just an Instagram. It's not professional. It's not interesting. It's not anything. It's just my life. It's just me, and I'm very private about my life, so it's not very deep. It's just Instagram. So yeah, I wanted to cover that. Maybe I'll be more active. Maybe I'll take a more professional approach to my Instagram, but I don't think so, to be honest. So you may follow if you want to, because I always post on my stories like, hey, new video, da da da. This is where I post my updates, but they're on my story. They're not on my Instagram. It's not a professional Instagram, so that's it. Apart from that, I have Twitch. Now, I've talked about Twitch a little bit more in detail, I think in 2 videos. Listen, I used to be a full-time Twitch streamer, and I stopped, and I lost a lot of followers, and I lost a lot of things. I kind of fell down because it made me feel kind of burned out. In all honesty, I didn't like it. I didn't like it that much because it felt so exhausting to put in so much work. Twitch is hours and hours of streaming, but you may not see the results at all. It can take a really long time before you see results, and I was like, this is exhausting. And also, being in a male-dominated audience as a girl was kind of like intimidating, and I was like, this is discouraging, So I had to take a break from Twitch, but now I'm really interested in going back just because I do enjoy playing video games a lot, and I enjoy having this instant link with the community, if I could say it like that. I'm really interested in going back, and I'm promising to you that I will be back on Twitch. We're planning on doing a stream once a week, but we're gonna see how that goes. Once again, it's not official. I have to plan my entire year of all content stuff, so I'm gonna do that. But if I have a specific schedule, be sure that it will be linked and everything will be there, just for, just as the Patreon, I said that the full schedule will be linked. I was not lying. So keep that in mind. So yeah, Twitch. We talked about Twitch. Now I'm gonna say that one stream once a week is the minimum. If I want to feel like this week I really want to do more of that, I'm gonna do more streams. If one week I'm like, I'm feeling tired, I'm just gonna do one stream, it's gonna be one stream. But we'll see. And of course, there's the weeks where I'm not gonna stream because I'm like doing something else. I'm on vacation. I'm summer. I'm outside. I want to be a cozy streamer specifically. I really want to keep this safe space thing going. And it was my original plan with Twitch was to create a safe space for people to come to. And I want to play comfort games. I do enjoy playing a little bit of horror games and adventure games, but overall, my vibe is kind of like more relaxed, little cozy games with my sassy personality. You're never gonna have a fully calm and quiet stream. I'm not very calm and quiet. I'm very entertaining when I'm live, not gonna lie. So there's that. But I still want to be a cozy streamer, and this is the vibe that I want to do. So if you're interested in that as well, you can check out my Twitch. This is why I've been talking about it and everything. So here it is. I don't think I have anything else. That's my other links. I'm planning on, restarting the podcast like I've been talking about a lot. I had a podcast. It was also experimental. It was just for me to see how a podcast works. I was really curious. So I posted a few episodes and I was like, that's how it works, huh? And now I am making one that will come out in January of 2024. So like in not even a month, like very soon, in a couple of weeks. And it's gonna be a spiritual podcast, and it's gonna be called Channeled. And the reason why it's called Channeled is because they are channeled messages. Very on brand for me. There are channeled messages, and there are very short episodes that you can tune in. It's gonna be once a week, so that's coming very soon. If you're interested, podcast is coming. Once again, all of my links are always there. Everything that I do is very accessible, and I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling you it's going to be available in January, so right now, don't look for it. Don't look for it. So yeah. Apart from that, I don't really have anything else. No, not really. That was pretty much my links that I talk about most of the time, and now I wanted to clarify the reason why, I'm talking about these links, what they are, Clarified me, my channel, my links. Yeah, I guess this is time for the big talk. First of all, disclaimer. I understand that within the spiritual community, or just within humans in general, we have discourse over varying opinions. And I'm not here to have problems with anyone. I'm not here to debate and fight. I'm here because I want to make clarifications for me on my channel. So if you don't agree, or what I'm saying is not resonating, that's fine. That's me. That's you. We don't have to be on the same wave to respect each other as humans, and we don't have to agree on everything. So the very first clarification that I want to make, that I feel like it's kind of important, is the whole feminine masculine thing. Now, a lot of things have been happening with masc energy. I often use these words myself, feminine energy, masculine energy, and I wanted to clarify because it's really important to me as myself. I am part of the LGBTQ plus community, but also am an ally for people who identify with other genders that are not woman or men. I'm still an ally, and this is why it was important for me to say, because I feel like, especially with it has been a trend, like especially on TikTok, with like feminine energy, dark feminine energy, blah 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 blah. TikTok, whatever. It has been very popular, and I believe that there has been a lot of misconceptions, I guess, and I wanted to say my own stand, and like I said, this is my stand. You don't have to agree with it. You don't even have to believe in what I'm talking about. Just listen, and if you don't like it, that's fine. That's fine. For me, honestly, science proves it, and it has been around in many other cultures for a really long time. There is not two genders. There is not only women and men. It's proven. It's out there. The data is showing it. It's not a new concept that like liberal people have invented. It has been around in many cultures for decades and centuries. And this is why I have an issue with saying feminine and masculine as if they were opposites and the only two energies that we have within us or within the universe. I don't agree at all. And I wanted to say that if my videos ever made you feel like I didn't stand on that point, I'm so sorry. This is not what I meant. Let me explain how I see it, just to clarify and just to make sure that they are not terms that I'm using and that are limiting us through gender roles or whatever. I don't believe in that. So, let me sit back. Let me... Listen, baby. Listen. First of all, I don't see the world as total polarity. Good, bad, destruction, creation. Of course, polarity totally exists. But I don't see the entire world through that lens, black and white. No, that's not me. I see the world full of colors. And that also includes the different powers and energies that are through the universe. The universe is literally infinite. And maybe there's multiple universes. It's crazy, but whatever. The universe is crazy. And I believe that there is more than just two powers. And whether you want to call it masculine and feminine or like creation, destruction, good and bad, I don't care. To me, it's like, no. To me, it's like, no, absolutely not. There is a multiple of other things in this universe, and maybe we just don't understand them yet. Maybe we just don't see it yet, but this is what I believe. And to me, masculine isn't the opposite of feminine, and feminine isn't the opposite of masculine. They are not against each other. They are not different that much. They're just two energies. That's it. And other cultures have studied like these kind of stuff, and they have, different ideas on different energies and whatever. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. Don't think that we only have to be masculine, feminine, good, bad. Like there's many other interpretations out there. I'm just saying for those of you who are maybe curious, yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff out there. So just Google it. It's free. Anyways, I'm rambling. What am I doing? No. Okay. Focus. Yes, I believe there are multiple powers, and I don't believe that they are against each other or, opposites. I believe they're just two different things. And I hate feminine and masculine, honestly, because I feel like it's such a limiting term, and it's really like seeing this kind of immense power from the universe through the very tight lens of the human understanding, which is like genders and gender roles, doesn't really fit. But I don't find any other word that would fit like feminine and masculine. So I'm going to define them for you. For me, when I talk about feminine energy in my reading, I'm talking about a flowy state. If I could compare it, I'm going to say water energy. It's this cycle that is self-sustaining of giving and receiving infinitely. It's its own magic. It's its own whimsy stuff. Water comes and goes. It flows. That's it. Feminine energy is it. It's this intuitive, natural cycle of just things happening naturally. And it makes a lot of sense because, if you don't think about feminine, this is how a lot of things are in life and the universe. They just happen naturally, constantly, easily, and it's just the flow of things. I don't like to associate terms such as intuitive, creative, kind, because I feel like these are gender terms, gender norms associated with women. So I don't like using that. But if you want to use it, and sometimes I do use them, but not through the lens of gender, That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And I don't have an issue with it. I'm just saying. And lastly, that would be masculine energy. If I could compare it, it would be fire, because there's not like fire just existing there. You need to be created. It needs action. Fire is action. So masculine energy for me is this act of creating, putting effort, putting action. Fire is a tool. It's very powerful. And this is how I see masculine energy. Once again, I don't want to associate things like logic and power, whatever, with masculine. That's kind of weird. You don't have to be masculine. You don't have to be a man. You don't have to identify as a man. You don't have to have masculine energy, whatever that means, to be powerful, to be able to create things. No. But this is what I feel. Masculine energy is created, action driven, is made by us. Or not by us, but like, it's hard to explain. But I hope you understand what I mean. This video is such a mess. It's such a mess. But yeah, this is what I mean. If you have masculine energy within you, it just means that you're more of a go-getter, and that's fine. If you have more feminine energy, it means that you're gonna make things happen for you naturally. You just know, because you're in the flow of the universe. Whatever. This is what I mean. And I'm not gonna go in details with this because I'm currently writing an ebook about this, and I think that it's gonna be a lot better than my bad explanation. My bad explanation. But I hope you understood my point. And now moving on. So if you're interested, I'm gonna write an ebook about this, I swear, because it's in my heart, and I think it's important for me. I really want to touch on this subject. It's important for me. Anyways, moving on. Soulmate. I have done a couple of soulmate readings, and I still plan on doing more. I am not a channel that is really focused on soulmate readings, not gonna lie, because I feel like tarot is such an amazing tool, and love readings is so personal and a sensitive topic that it's not my main focus. You know what I'm saying? It's not my main focus. I like it. I like love readings, and I like watching them, creating them, but I think that tarot is a powerful tool, but not as powerful as your heart. So when it comes to love, I'm always like, even in my readings, follow your heart, but especially if it's a love reading, nothing is as powerful as your heart. So no, I'm not entirely focused on soulmates and love stuff. And the other reason why I say that is because the idea of soulmates that we have currently is just like having this one person that is your everything. And I don't think that's true. I believe we have multiple soulmates. And I believe that having one person as your one and everything is not good or healthy or normal. And some people are polyamorous, and that, they don't have a one person. What I'm saying is that this idea of my soulmate, my everything, is not really resonating with me. And so this is why I don't do a lot of videos. And when I say soulmate, for example, I'm really talking about multiple people that you have a very close connection with. This could be friends, so a soulmate could be your friend. This could be a partner. And soulmate to me doesn't equal life partner. What I mean by that is that maybe they're not going to be in your life forever, in this life forever. It happens. And this is why I wanted to kind of like give you this message, I guess, because I know I don't do a lot of soulmate readings, and it's on purpose. And I wanted to clarify my state of opinion kind of on this topic. So when I say soulmate, this is what I mean. I wanted to clarify that. Now, another thing that I find kind of annoying with tarot, not gonna lie, is that a lot of people are like, I'm listening to all of these tarot videos, but nothing that they are saying is happening. Girl. Tarot is not a set in stone thing. If I tell you in a video, hey, you're gonna meet your soulmate. You're gonna meet your soulmate in 2 weeks. You have to get out there. It's like, tarot is a tool. It's not a divination tool that is like, yes, I see everything and everything is set in stone. Absolutely not. And you have free will. You are mostly responsible for your actions, your reactions, your choices. Tarot is just a tool. It's just predictions and guidance, and nothing is set in stone. So yes, indeed. Sometimes there's messages and they don't happen. And yes, not all messages are going to resonate with your specific situation. But at the same time, like, nothing is set in stone. So you can't expect to listen to a tarot video and it says, like, oh, listen, pile number 2, like, in 6 months, you're going to be really rich because of the endeavors that you're making right now. But if you're not making these endeavors, it's not going to happen. And I do believe in manifestation and in magical things and in miracles, duh. But I also believe in action and, planning and going for what you want. So this is why, my tarot videos are aimed toward guiding you and not telling you what's going to happen. They're guiding you for a new chapter, for some messages that you may need to hear, but ultimately it's still your path. My videos are not going to define your future. They're just a tool, and that's it. So yes, if you only listen to the videos and then nothing happens, it's because you need to take action. And tarot is not a absolute truth set in stone destiny. Like, I don't believe in that. If you do, that's okay. That's okay. And I'm just here to say that my videos are not to be taken that seriously. I'm not like the future oracle teller. Just picking cards, and they're just here to help you. They're just a tool, and that's fine. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to say about that specifically. There is nothing that will happen without action and creation. You are a co-creator of your life, and such and such. And this is why I always say that I'm very authentic with my messages, because it's true. And you may not want to hear this, like, it may not be a comforting message to hear, but it's true. It's very true. And I'm not gonna lie about this. Once again, I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to sell you something. I am here to be very authentic, very honest. I have a lot of integrity, like I said. I'm gonna be straight to the point. So sometimes, yes, it happens that in a reading, there's messages that are kind of uncomfortable to hear, and I'm sorry. But know that things always work out somehow. By experience. It always works out. So yes, sometimes it happens in readings that there's messages that are like, oh, god dang it. But know that, once again, not everything is set in stone. And I'm not lying to you. I'm not selling you a magical story where everything is fine and everything that your ego wants to hear is going to hear. I'm here to say the truth. Once again, there are many truths. So follow your heart. That's really important. And speaking of following your heart, this goes into my next chapter. How do you know if you picked the right pile? And what does it mean when I say collective or general message? Picking the right pile is entirely personal. All that I can say is that you have the feeling. You just know it inside. Intuition is hard to explain because I believe everyone is a little bit intuitive, but some people are just more tapped into this gift than others. And intuition is when you just know. So if you pick the right pile, you're going to know. And ideally, a lot of details of this pile and everything that I'm talking about in another reading is talking about resonates with your situation. Use your intuition, and it's hard to explain, but you're gonna know. Don't doubt that. Do not doubt that. Doubting your intuition leads you nowhere. So just saying, bestie, if you think you're right, you're probably right. Now for the collective reading and general message part, I understand this. It may be kind of weird to hear, because you're like, dang it, like, I'm picking a card and I want to hear specific messages from me. But understand that we are a collective, whether we want to admit it or not. All humans are very similar. We go through very similar experiences. So if you're going through a heartbreak, yes, 3 bajillion million people are also going through a heartbreak. We all reflect each other somehow. This is why I use terms like general and collective. It doesn't mean for all humans or all sentient beings ever. Obviously, it just means for a specific group of people. And then that moment, I'm talking about the people that are watching my videos. So that's, not a lot of people when you actually think about it statistically. This is why not every single detail will resonate with your specific situations, because it's general, it's collective. It's meant to be a little bit vague so that most of the people in that group that is going to watch the video is going to understand what they need to understand in that video. I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm not trying to be as vague as possible so that people are gonna believe me blatantly. This is just how it is. And, in general collective, yeah, you have to admit that a lot of us are going through the same things, and we are kind of always reflecting each other. Even if I do a specific pile, there's always going to be resemblances with other piles and everything, because such is life, you know. We are very simple creatures, and most of the time the messages are always very simple. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about collective in general, but do not feel intimidated by these words. Like, we're still out there trying our best to give you the details that you need for your situation. Okay? So I hope that is clear. And lastly, I wanted to say the words that I use, such as universe, spirit, I'm trying to be as vague as possible because I want my videos to be inclusive. I want my videos to be inclusive because we live in a world where every country, every person, everything is somehow linked. And this is my reality. There's people from many different backgrounds that are watching my videos. So I'm not going to say specific names, specific things, and whatever you believe in. If you believe in spirit animals, in angels, in God, in Jesus, and even if you don't believe in anything, I'm trying to keep my readings as neutral as possible, and I'm not going to take a personal stance on this because this is personal information. Your religious beliefs and your spiritual life is your thing, and it's my thing. Do not interfere. This is it. But this is why I try to keep terms as broad as possible, because I want you to be able to apply your own beliefs to what I'm saying and understand that these messages are there for you. No matter what you believe in, they're just here for you. And I'm just here for you as well. So that's pretty much it. And this is why I try to use very neutral words. And once again, like, this is personal to you, this is personal to me. I'm not going to interfere in your own personal beliefs. I'm not going to try to convince you to believe in certain things that are specific. This is why the universe, spirit, it's very vague. Your guides, whatever you want to believe in. Whatever you believe in, whatever is your experience, apply it to my messages. This is why it's neutral. This is why it's vague, because it's important for me to be inclusive, and especially in this era where everyone is connected and we have the whole world to, you know, our fingertips. We can connect with whoever, wherever. It's important for me to be inclusive. I wanted to be sure that you understand that, and this is your personal stuff. This is my personal stuff, but the messages are the same. They're the same. So, I hope this clarified everything. Maybe I have other things that I should talk about, but as of right now, I don't really feel like I need to talk about anything else. I feel like I've made a good job to clarify whatever I wanted to clarify, to talk about my other stuff, and to let you see a little bit more about myself. This is kind of a very weird video for me to do because it's very vulnerable. It's very vulnerable, and I didn't think I was gonna ramble in front of a camera on my second channel, but here I am. This is how I am. So, embrace it. This is how I am. You guys know that I will keep on posting, and you guys know where to find me now. I have talked about everything. I always have my links down below. Consider subscribing, liking, sharing if you enjoy this type of stuff. Consider liking my other things as well. I'm trying to boost my videos because I really want to grow this year. I really want to reach as many people as possible with my messages. I'm like, please. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Check out my other stuff if you're interested. It would mean the world to me to be able to build a community that is very stable, no matter if it's here on my other channel, on Twitch, I don't care. I just want to connect with people genuinely and create this safe space. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing my face. I hope you enjoyed my very chaotic energy throughout this entire video, but this is not new. You guys know this already. If you've watched at least one of my readings, you just know. Like I said, I try to keep it calm and chill on YouTube, but it's hard. My brain is bubbling all the time. So, thank you so much. I wish you the best of the best. Please remember that I'm going to link a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to link a bunch of stuff. So, stay tuned. A lot of things is coming in 2024. And a lot of things is coming for you too. I'm a tarot channel. Of course, I'm going to talk about your blessings coming. I genuinely feel like 2024 is going to be an amazing year. Filled with a lot of opportunities. And I genuinely believe that all of you guys, I wish you the best, and I'm so thankful that you're here. And no matter what you're going through, remember, my channel is here, my messages are here. You can find me elsewhere. I am your fairy godmother, period. If you need some magical Canadian girl energy in your life, you know where to find me. That's all I'm gonna say for 2024 and upcoming years, hopefully. So, thank you, enjoy, and I will keep making the videos. Now we're going back to regular. I enjoy talking to you, and I wish you the best for 2024. I can't wait for all the things that are coming here and on other channels. Now I'm rambling. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much. This was your fairy godmother online. I welcome you into a new year with me. Bye!